We good now? Recording. All right, recording. All right. What's up, guys? Click on this video. First of all, welcome. Second of all, welcome to the silliest subject we've probably gone on, but you know, it's the period before all the top leagues start to kick off. I mean, there's not really even going on as much as MLS concerned, and you know, I'm a proud bald man. We're gonna review some of the great bald men of football right now, just because it was a kind of an idea I had, and I think most Premier League fans would have this same kind of outlook, or kind of the same thought as we were watching the coaching carousel go around for a little bit after the EPL season, and there was a lot of hirings from bald men, and a lot of people stayed in position and were bald. So there's probably a record amount of bald men in the EPL. I don't know what the record is, but I think we've totally eclipsed it. And to me, you know, congrats, because I think bald men, we're pretty great. So we're gonna get into it. So obviously, tier list as it goes. I have kind of some different categories I do want to go into. So first category being Megamind.
Megamind.
The biggest and greatest just out of this planet. Is he even human with his bald head? I don't know.
The bald savior.
The bald savior. You know, not the Megamind, not the person that could see everything, but you know, he came in, he was bald, we were skeptical, and then he saved us. So, you know, I'm keeping it simple here. B, we'll go just straight up bang average. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of managers out there like that, so we'll just do that. C is a little bit interesting. So I think this category should be kind of considered, you're okay, but you're not really that good. And I should think you should consider a trip to Turkey.
Oh, okay.
You know, just, you know, maybe you need a vibe change. Maybe you need a whole switch up, you know?
Like a Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe you need some of that, so we're going to put that in there just to make kind of, just act like, you know, maybe it's not them. Maybe it's their bald head that's affecting them, and then maybe they just need hair. Some of us don't need it, but I do have some right now. I just didn't shave my head, which I should have probably done for this video.
Yeah, dude.
And then, of course, the infamous insult you can say to a bald person.
Bald prick.
Bald prick.
All right.
So those are the categories, and
I like it.
We'll get straight into it. So
I like it. Who's first?
First person we have is Antonio Carlos Zago.
Who is that?
This is the Bolivian head coach. I don't know if that second name is his middle or just he has two last names.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good question. Let's call him Antonio, right?
Yeah, but Antonio, obviously, he's Brazilian. He coached the Bolivian national team. Bolivia is not the greatest when it comes to national success, especially as of recent.
Was he part of that World Cup winning squad though? He should have been in 1994.
Not sure.
Let's see if his international career. No, he didn't. It doesn't say he's
so just a kind of a fringe Brazilian player.
Yeah, let's see if he was he a goal scorer? No, he probably wasn't a striker or anything. He didn't get called up at all in 1994, so he wasn't on that 1994 squad.
Oh, so he missed out on that, which sucks.
Switch over to dark. Right, see, that's much better.
Yeah.
I like how Wikipedia is doing that these days. So let's look at his honors, right? He has the Copa Libertadores, which is like basically like the Champions League of South America. He won the Brazilian League. With Palmeiras. Campeonato. He won the league with Roma.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He won.
I was barely born then.
Yeah. So international. Yeah, he won the Copa America. But I mean, he's also he's coached Bolivia, dude. So
it's a rather big side project to take on.
Has he coached Bolivia?
He was the Bolivian coach for this past Copa.
Really? Oh, he was. And where did they finish?
Dead last. Do you remember they were in the same with Panama, USA, and Uruguay?
Let's look at the Copa America. I think I already have my mindset. based on, I don't know why I can't.
A lot of these tier lists, it's like you will look into the stats, we'll look into behind the man, but really it's kind of like just an instant.
So his team scored 1 goal and got 9 or 10 conceded.
Yeah, not good.
I think he's gonna have to be a bald prick.
I was thinking maybe bang average over his whole career, but I'm totally fine with putting him as bald prick.
Well, I do.
Can you look up if he had hair at one point?
Yeah.
Look up just a young Antonio Carlos Zago.
Yeah.
Because I think the hair has to play a lot into it.
It does.
Not. Oh, so he was already.
He's always had
He's always had that thinning hair.
Yeah.
And he probably finally decided to drop the top at one point.
I think that's him.
Yeah.
For Roma.
Yeah. So he didn't have the greatest amount of hair.
This might be
starting
him
out
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But bald prick.
He kind of looks like Diego Costa right here.
With does he have like a bandana on or something? Like a headband?
I don't know what that is, but
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a bald prick, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a bald prick if I've ever seen one.
That's a disastrous result.
Yeah,
it's disastrous, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Bolivia, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with Bolivia, but she's just not a good manager. I'm sure the Bolivians don't necessarily fancy him either. No,
I think we talked about it for far too long. On to the next one. Steve Clark next.
Steve Clark.
Manager of Scotland. He's a real Scottish lad, is he?
Steve Clark.
You have to check him out real quick. He's a fun-looking guy.
Oh, not that Steve.
No, not that Steve Clark. He's Clark with an E at the end.
Steve Clarkey.
Steve Clarkey.
All right. Oh, okay. I see him. He has that He has that pug face, dude.
Yeah, he does.
All right. So he's coach Scotland.
Yeah, he's Scotland through and through.
Through and through. Okay, and he's played for Scotland. And how does Scotland do? They did not bad, right?
They finished last of their group.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I just don't remember anything.
Do you remember? I mean, like the only game they really had like the best success was the Hungary game. Remember? And they were trying to win against Hungary, and they like conceded like a 69th minute winner.
Hungary. Yeah, I do remember it now.
So it wasn't the greatest run of goes for Scotland.
Yeah, so they finished dead last, got 1 draw, and I'm pretty sure that draw was against Switzerland. They got whooped by Germany first game. And I mean, what does he play too? He's a right back. Why is that funny?
I don't know.
Anyway,
this is his face.
Yeah,
the bald face, the bald head. I would say probably he's a little bit better when it comes to taking on the bald look rather than Carlos. I would have to say.
Yeah, he has a nicer shiny head.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna go. I voted first last time. You vote this time.
Bald prick.
All right, yeah, put him in the bald prick.
A lot of bald pricks we're starting off with.
The bald prick.
I mean, you gotta deliver results if you want to be anything above this tier list right here.
Yeah, you just
can't have a good bald head. We're gonna be really critical about them. All right. Third one on the board, we have Claudio Giraldez, who coaches Celta Vigo.
Celta Vigo's a respectable. They're a respectable.
Check out Claudio here.
Let's go to Celta Vigo. Let's look at the managers. Claudio Giraldez.
So 36, yikes, the bald head syndrome.
Oh,
Connor
wow.
Early.
He's pretty young for a coach.
Yeah, the bald head syndrome, Connor Early, which, I'm same boat.
So he's been coaching since March of this year, but before that he was a B team coach.
Okay.
Let's see how Celta Vigo did last season. So apparently Celta Vigo were doing bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing that's why the coach got fired, and then he took over in March. Yeah. And he saved them. He probably saved them from relegation.
Yeah, he's picking up 1.7.
Actually, as a matter of fact, we can probably look that up too. We can look that up if he indeed did save them. And this was March, April. So yeah, this was around March when he got appointed, right? This is before he got appointed. A lot of red. Whole lot of red. This was probably the final, the last straw.
Real Madrid. Always the great decider of if you're going to keep your job or not.
And then he probably got appointed right here. Started winning, drew, lost.
It's a mixed bag.
A couple more wins, but he ended the season strong. He got a win against Athletic.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice.
And Granada, and then drew against Valencia, and then he was safe by then. So I would say, well, we need to see more from him.
Yeah,
but I'm leaning more towards bang average, or should consider a trip to Turkey.
You pull up a better picture of him, see if because you got to be in the real special category of consider a trip to Turkey. Because I'm thinking bang average right now. Let's assess if Claudio needs a hair transplant.
Well, he's young, so
yeah, I mean he's young. He's got a rather pointy head,
and he has a good beard too. So
Do you think the look fits him? I always think the bald look's never a bad idea.
I think he looks good. I think he looks like a good guy who's trying to make a good manager.
Okay,
he would be a made man. He's trying to be a good manager, and he loves the club. He's been at the club for a while, so I'm gonna say bang average.
Bang average, all right.
Bang average.
Next, probably one of the big hitters we do have on this list, Luis de la Fuente.
Oh, dude.
Of the Spanish national team.
This man is a mega mind.
Yeah, this is mega mind category potential for sure.
No, dude, this dude is 60 years old and he's freaking ripped.
He's ripped? I've never seen him with his shirt off.
Bro, what?
Let's look up ripped de la Fuente.
No, dude, just look at him, bro. Look at his fucking arms.
Oh shit! Yeah, you are right. I've actually never seen him without a suit.
Oh,
too,
really?
So that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Holy heck! Oh wow.
This man is on gear, probably. I'm just kidding. I don't know if he's on gear or not, or if he's on T, whatever. Like, that's still impressive. Either way,
fully lived out the bald plan. Which, if you get bald, the best way to max out your looks is grow a beard and get fucking buff. And he did it. Like, that's I would want to be that at 60. Look at that.
Yeah, he's fucking ripped, dude, and he's smart, and he has a good relationship. He's like a national icon now.
No, yeah, he is.
He won the fucking Euro. And this is the impressive part about him. 10 years ago, he was coaching a third division side.
Oh, okay.
And he got fired. He got fired.
For a third division team?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. He was coaching Alaves.
Okay.
He got fired from the Alaves job.
Wow.
He then went on to coach the youth squads. Coached the youth U19 for 5 years, the U21 for 2 years, and then eventually he made it to Spain as the manager. Won the Nations League and won the Euro. That's a mega mind to me. And he's in tip-top shape, bro.
Yeah.
And he's 63. Like, that's fucking impressive, dude.
That is impressive. Mega mind category for sure. All right. Now, a different change from the greatness that is De La Fuente. We'll go into the mediocrity that is the bald clown in Greg Berhalter.
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to put too much slander on my fellow bald members of the Bald Brigade, but
I would say
that's a bald prick.
Really? You think so?
I'm biased because, of course, I don't like him, but
I think he's not as bad as a bald prick because, all right, so I'm not really sure about his playing career, right? I'm sure he looks like he had a great or a decent career as like a travel man, a journeyman. That's what they call it.
Journeyman center back.
A journeyman center back. And then he represented the U.S. for a while. I will say though that he did win us a couple titles as a manager, and if we go down to his honors, right? He won us the Gold Cup in 2021, and he won us the Nations League twice in a row, right? 2 times in a row. So I'm gonna put him as bang average, and even more so towards like not the ball taker. I'm gonna say bang average.
Okay.
And maybe. Right? Maybe he's a way to compromise because you think he's a bald prick and I think he's bang average. Maybe he just needs to go to Turkey, dude.
I think he does.
Maybe if he goes to Turkey,
if you look at his hairline, it's rather unfortunate because he's like he has. Well, I guess this is not as bad. Maybe I was looking at a different picture, but maybe when that grows out, that like middle part of his hair is not grows in along with like the little sides. Yeah. So I think he needs a little touch up. Maybe he look really cool with some full hair.
Dude. Yeah, if he just gets this whole part, like just transplanted, the rest is still looks solid. Good, looks solid. Yeah, I need to see the back of it, but
I think it's good. So yeah, I will
Go to Turkey.
I can meet in the middle and say go to Turkey. Greg Berhalter, take a break from life.
Take a break from coaching.
Yeah.
Come back, and I don't know, coach. Where else can he coach?
Some mediocre MLS team.
Coach the MLS team or coach the youth team. Who knows?
Who knows?
Whatever you want to do.
All right, but now from Greg Berhalter, we go into Ivan Hasek, who is the Czechia head coach.
Ivan Hasek.
We're gonna go through a lot of international coaches before we get to the clubs.
Oh, Ivan Hasek. All right, spelled his name wrong. Okay, so he's an old man. I can't see his whole face.
Yeah, 60.
Let's look at his honors. He played for a lot of Czech teams. Czechoslovakia. Oh, he was back then when they were one big country.
Mm-hmm.
And then coached a lot of teams. Oh, he coached in, pretty sure it was a Japanese team.
Yeah, that's Kobe. Yeah, this was Kobe.
He said Kobe. He coached
in the Middle East.
Yeah, he coached. That's one of my favorite Egyptian teams. Al Ahly. Wait, is that? No, that's the Saudi Arabian team. Yeah. Oh no, that's another one. There's 3 Al Ahly's, bro.
Oh really?
Yeah, this is the UAE team. I guess they're all spelled differently. It just means in Arabic, the family.
Okay.
The family.
He coached him twice and then went to Al Hilal.
Yeah, and then coached in Qatar. And then coached in Lebanon, and then okay. So, you know what? He's been around the world. He's Mr. Worldwide. Who's also bald.
Yeah, that was a great little reference right there.
Yeah. But I don't. Well, let's look at his honors, right? Because the honors thing has to play a factor. Let's see the honors. So he's won the league several times as a player, but let's look at as a manager, right? He won the league. He won the league with Al Ahly. I'm about to say he's bang average. Just because I don't think he should be called a bald prick. I mean, what do you think?
No, I think he's a very distinguished individual. He's traveled the world, done the best he can. I just think Czechia also didn't do the greatest, but they also didn't do the worst during the Euros. So I would have to agree with you.
Because did they make it to the knockout?
Did they? No, I think they did. I don't think they did.
Oh no, they finished dead last.
They were in contention, but just how it played out, it was Georgia who jumped them.
Because they almost beat Portugal.
Yeah.
And then Portugal made that late comeback.
Yeah.
And then
then Georgia jumped them because they had a result against Portugal.
They got a result against Portugal, you're right. But, I mean, I don't know if he's bang average because he didn't do that well with Czechia,
No?
No, and I mean...
Not a bald prick?
I mean, maybe he needs to go to Turkey, dude.
I think he maybe needs to go to Turkey.
Yeah, maybe he needs to go to Turkey. I'm pretty sure they have a really good forward, right? Yeah, they have Patrick Schick.
Yeah.
Bro, what? You couldn't unlock Patrick Schick? Come on.
Yeah. All right, Yvonne. I think you need to go to Turkey and find yourself. So we're gonna put you under.
As a 60-year-old man.
Yeah,
that's crazy. All
right. But now we're on to Marco Rossi, the Hungary coach.
Let's look at
an Italian man.
Wait, let's see how Hungary did. Were they just got knocked out?
Yeah, they didn't make it.
It's not looking good for you, man. He's Italian. He's a traitor. I'm just kidding. So
how dare you represent a flag with horizontal green, yellow, white, and red?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Only for the vertical.
He thought it was the wrong. He thought he got the Italy job, and then he was like, "Wait, what? The flag is sideways." Anyway, so I'll say this: he's a loyal man. He's been there since 2018.
That's a long time.
It's hard to find loyalty like that. He's actually not doing bad for Hungary. Look at that. He has 33 wins, more wins than losses.
There's a 50% win rate under him.
Let's look at his profile stats, bro. Okay, he's pretty G, bro.
No, he does look good. He does look good.
That's a G pick right there.
Yeah,
he looks like he's a pimp. Anyway, he does have a lot of teams he's played for. He's coached a few teams from there. And let's look at his honors, man. That's really what determines it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has one Coppa Italia coach. He's the Hungarian Coach of the Year, which, I mean, makes sense because he's the Hungary national team coach.
Yeah.
But I mean, Hungary's right next to Turkey, so he needs to go to Turkey.
Let's go to Turkey.
He's not a bald prick.
No, but he's not bang average either because
He's not.
It looks like as an Italian,
Yeah.
if you can't cut it in the Serie A, what are you doing, my guy? That's your home country.
Yeah, dude. Like, you gotta play defensively, and you didn't even do that with Hungary, man. They got knocked out.
Well,
Wait, unless they drew, did they draw all 3 games? Is that what happened? Let's look it up.
they beat Scotland.
Yeah, you're right. They did.
They beat Scotland
Yeah,
last
you're
minute.
right. Yeah. So yeah, they drew. They won 1 and lost 2. Nah, yeah, he needs to go.
Yeah, he needs to go. He needs to go to Turkey.
He's not that good.
All right, next we got Mikhail Pro. Oh gosh, Mikhail Probiers.
Where does he coach?
He coaches the Polish national team,
All right.
which I don't think we need much discussion after what Poland did.
No, I think I already have an idea of where he needs to go, but let's look at him.
How would you pronounce that? Mikhail
So maybe just Michael Probiers.
Probiers.
Michael Probiers. Yeah, so he's only played 11 matches, but I mean, yeah, not the best. He's been a coach for a lot of Polish sides. Doesn't really have much experience outside of Poland. Yeah. Okay, so look at that. I mean, he kind of looks intimidating, but he kind of looks like
He's distinguished as a bald man.
he looks like he's about to start laughing though. You know, so you can't hold that serious face too much. And he has some honors, but yeah, I think he needs to go under the bald prick.
The bald prick.
I'm sorry.
There
man.
you go, Michael.
You didn't convince me because he hasn't even won the league in Poland. You know?
Yeah. And then you
Like-
take over the Polish national team and then not do anything with Robert Lewandowski?
Yeah, man.
What are you doing?
And you play him injured on the 3rd game where it
Yeah.
didn't matter. Like,
Whole mess for the Polish. But
all right.
on to another international manager that I think we all know. The one, the only, Roberto Martinez.
You know what? This one's going to be
This one's an interesting one.
an interesting one because he did really well with Portugal.
Yeah,
in the
you can see
qualification
right
and
there.
the qualifying, like he went unbeaten in the Euro qualifications. 10 out of 10 wins. Barely, I think he didn't even. Maybe he only got like 1 or 2 goals conceded. So, but at the same time, he's
Didn't deliver.
He's so stubborn, and he didn't
deliver.
take out Ronaldo when he should have. You know.
Uh-huh.
Whenever his own ego was like destroying the team, like you didn't do it, man. Like, he's 51, so he still has time to change. You know, he did good with Wigan. But see, the thing, like he beat Man City in the cup, but then he got relegated,
Mhm.
and then you took over Belgium, and you got into a semifinals, but you didn't really do that much with the golden generation of Belgium.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and he had all the players. I mean,
Yeah,
you have
he did.
KDB, Hazard, and Lukaku.
And you can
And
say
there
the
was-
same thing with the Portugal team. Had all the players, didn't deliver.
I would say he's bang average, man.
I would agree as well.
He's bang average.
He's a manager that always gets like some of the greatest positions possible, but just can't do anything because he's bang average. Going
Yeah.
straight there, Roberto Martinez.
bang average.
All right, on to Felix Sanchez.
Who that?
Felix Sanchez is actually the former Ecuador coach. I did say I would only put people that have coached the Copa and Euros this last coming events, and then the top 5 league managers. But this one seemed like an exception because he coached the team, but immediately left afterwards. Like immediately.
So he's Spanish.
Uh huh.
Okay, so it was the Spanish dude. Yeah, there we go. This guy.
Felix Sanchez.
He looks young. He's like 48.
He's 48.
He looks a lot younger than he is. He's from Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's look at his honors. Well, first let's see how he did for Ecuador, right? He got 8 wins, but he also had 6 losses.
Check out the tenure. He only coached this last year in March, and then deuced out after the Copa.
But it says he's coaching till now, though.
He's gone.
He's gone?
He's gone.
Okay.
I forget where. Let's look real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So, he was the coach of Qatar when Qatar went to the World Cup.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has been confirmed he's gone.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So, yeah, he was the coach of Qatar when Qatar went to the World Cup and had a disastrous World Cup that they were hosting. He did, however, though, win the Asian Cup, which is like the Euro, but the Asian Cup. So I'm gonna say he's bang average because he didn't do bad with Ecuador. Like he really should have beaten Argentina.
Yeah.
Which would have changed the course of history, you know. But he wasn't good enough because he's bang average.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of bang average.
Agreed. We haven't really gotten into the prestigious Baldwin yet, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we got.
But we got another one, Alex Dejoux of Angers.
I don't even know who.
Yeah, I don't know this. I just only looked up if they had a bald head or not if I knew them or not.
Okay, Angers. I don't know if they're in League One again.
Yeah, up top.
Okay, so they're in League One,
first position.
It's because
yeah.
Okay,
there's no points.
Okay, Alexandre Dejoux. He looks like a bang average coach to me because he's getting as many wins as he is draws and losses. So let's see, not even a full Wikipedia page, dude. He might just have to be a ball prick then.
All right,
you don't have a full Wikipedia page, dude? I'm just talking shit, but yeah, you don't have a full Wikipedia page. I can't have intel on you then. Man.
No, if you don't have a Wikipedia page, you don't exist. So ball prick. Next, we're gonna go keep with the French connection, and we're gonna go with Antoine Combore of Nantes. Again, forgive me if these pronunciations are slaughtered. I'm American, I know nothing.
Nantes is actually not a bad team. They've won me a couple bets. Antoine Comboire. Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
He looks like Asian or something.
Right? I don't know.
Oh, we didn't even zoom in on the last guy's face, but I mean that's what he looks like, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Whatever.
Yeah, he looks a little Asian to me, dude. I'm not sure if that's what he is. His name would definitely is that an Asian? I don't think it's
Antoine.
Asian. No, it's last name.
Oh, Comboire. No, that's definitely like an African last name.
Okay, well, there we go. So let's see.
I would have to say, out of all these, you definitely have to look up what this guy did look like when he had hair. So when he was a player, you'll have to check that out in a second.
All right, well, okay,
but as a manager,
so he's coached around he's played for PSG, Nantes. He coached PSG B, and he coached PSG.
But that's before they had money.
That is before they had money. Because they started to have money around 2011 when they bought Zlatan and Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
He coached Al Hilal. He's been coaching in France for a while now. So, let's see. Let's look at his honors. Look at what he's done. Yeah, his win percentage is terrible, except for Al Hilal, obviously, when he went to fucking Saudi Arabia, right? That's his best one. But other than that, look at that. Toulouse, bro. That's why he only lasted 3 months. That's terrible. 15%.
It was a pretty bad record.
Okay. But I'm not gonna hold it against him because he's not coached like amazing teams, but he got runners up with PSG before they had money.
Okay.
I think they lost to Lyon or something, who had been like winning 7 years in a row then. He won the Coupe de France. I would say he's bang average, dude. Or maybe, he's too old to go.
Well, go look up a young Antoine.
Yeah,
look up a young Antoine. You can tell me I'm wrong, but is that not... Go to this one especially. Is that not a young Childish Gambino right there?
Or like a old one?
Like doesn't he look like Donald Glover?
A little bit, yeah. I can see it a little bit.
So to me...
He looks Brazilian here.
To me, he looks great with hair. Look at him.
So go to Turkey?
I think you should go back to Turkey. Get your hair back, Antoine. Look at him. He was a fresh little stud back in the day.
Yeah, I can see it. Doesn't he look Brazilian, dude?
He looks like he could be a different nationality.
This man is ambiguous international. He looks Asian in this picture. He looks like an old Asian man. But then he's African. Or African descent, probably. But then he also looks Brazilian, dude. Like, get your hair back, dude.
Go get your hair back, Antoine. Alright. Now we get into some of the club managers, and the next is Enzo Maresca.
I know that guy. Of
Chelsea, and of course, previous of Leicester City. Old Pep's protege, Enzo Maresca.
Enzo Maresca.
44 years of age, Italian.
So good.
There's a lot to... The verdict's still out on Enzo, for the most part.
Yeah. Alright, so he's 44. He's coached... well, he's played for some good clubs. He played for Juventus, Sevilla. He played for Malaga back when they had money for like one season, remember? When they had like Isco.
Yeah, then they'd sell him.
Yeah.
Like the following season.
Yeah, I don't know. That was such a weird like takeover.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, oh, we don't have money anymore. So we gotta sell everything. He's coached for Italy youth team, and he was, what is it, EDS? Elite Development Squad. Okay, so like their youth team, I guess.
The fucking shell company they used to launder money with.
Oh, and that. So he has business experience. He was at Leicester, but he didn't. Let's look at what he did. So his Leicester win percentage is actually not bad.
No, he won the league last year, which is pretty great.
Where did he win the league?
In championship. The Leicester were. We got them promoted.
Oh yeah. He did.
Does not like to draw. He's like, I'll rather win or I'd rather lose.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with... Because he's like... He might have to go into... I don't know if he's bang average or not, because he hasn't proved it at the top. What do you think? I'm thinking he might have to be the bald savior of Chelsea.
Wow. Our first bald savior?
Yeah.
You think he delivers this first year?
I think he does, bro. And the reason why is based on the fact that he did really good at Leicester. I mean, it's really the only thing I have to point to.
Yeah. And he's under Pep. And
and he's under Pep, so he has that Pep DNA. And Leicester, the thing is, Leicester ran out of gas last season. So they were doing really good. And then towards the end of the season, they just kind of like stagnated. So, I don't know, maybe that's good for Chelsea, maybe it's not.
I would say put him at bang average for now.
Yeah, put him at bang average.
Because I can't call him a bald prick. He looks really good with his bald head. Doesn't need to go to Turkey quite yet.
Yeah, he does need to go.
And I'm hesitant to put him anything above bang average because I just haven't seen him yet.
We'll have to see.
What the verdict's still out on him. So, enough of Enzo. On to another manager that the verdict is definitely out on. That is Erik ten Hag. And your verdict can be multiple different ways. Some think he's bad, some think he's good, some think he needs more time.
Well, let's look at the stats.
Let's look at him.
So the stats show for Manchester United, he has 68 wins, 31 losses, right? He didn't finish top 4 last season. I think he finished, top 6? Finished in the 6th place?
I think he did finish 6th.
Yeah. So, he did really well with Ajax whenever he took them to the Champions League semifinals, but then he blew it.
Yeah,
he blew a 3... He blew a... What? He was up by like 2-0, right? He was up 2-0 against Tottenham. And they ended up coming back winning 3-2.
And that's with the away goals. So they could have gone through even if they drew. but it was a giant collapse.
So, but then again, he benched Ronaldo, and then he had a terrible season this season.
Mm-hmm.
But he also unlocked Rashford, but then Rashford's not consistent. But then he also beat Man City in the FA Cup, but he also had a terrible season.
I think he's just bang average. When it comes to like the law of averages, when you take out those terrible moments and those good moments, I think it just calculates to a bang average football.
The thing is, I would say this: if he wasn't at Manchester United, I would think he's a lot better of a coach.
Yeah.
If he would have gone to like Chelsea or Arsenal even,
Mm-hmm.
I think he would be doing way better. I think Manchester United is just a toxic club in general. So, yeah, did he finish second with Manchester United or no? He finished third, right?
Third, yeah.
Yeah, because Arsenal finished second. Yeah, you know what? I don't even know because he's not terrible. He's not a bald prick.
Yeah.
Like, objectively.
Yeah.
Like, some people might think that.
Yeah, a lot of maybe United fans. Maybe.
He doesn't need to go to Turkey because the bald look kind of suits him, right?
He has one of the most round heads I've ever seen, and it's very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, he looks good with a bald head. Is he bang average? Is he a bang average coach?
I think it's for now.
Yeah.
Get out of Manchester United's head talking, I might consider you someone a little bit higher, but I think bang average.
Yeah, I think you're just bang average because Manchester United.
Yeah, our grading scale has been completely slaughtering these managers, but you know we keep moving on. You got to earn it if you want to come to Major League Football and get the Mega Mind title.
Yeah, I mean, there's like the law of averages, right? Or like even like what's it called, the bell curve.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously the standard deviation is going to be leaning more towards the middle.
Yeah,
you're going to be more likely to bang average.
You're correct. So next on the board we have Manolo Gonzalez of Espanyol.
I like Espanyol. They've always been a pretty decent team. Espanyol. What's his name? Manolo Gonzalez.
Manolo Gonzalez. So kind of like a middle to Eastern European name, but a very Spanish last name.
Why can't I highlight this page?
Manolo is...
Dude, you barely have a Wikipedia page.
She doesn't even have a picture on your Manolo. What's going on?
Yeah. He looks Russian, bro. He looks like
That's what I was saying. He looks like Eastern European.
Yeah, he looks Eastern Europeanish. Let's get a better picture of you, dude. I want to see what you look like. I want to see how you're shaped. You know what I mean? All these come into consideration. Yeah, okay, so this coach just... He kind of looks like True Geordie in a way.
Oh, I can see that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
he's not the greatest in shape. He looks like he should be heavier than he is.
Yeah, he does. He has a big round face.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's look at his fucking stats. Okay, so he has a decent win percentage. Obviously, this is like all like below like level 2 or lower teams. Actually, like probably like third division teams. Espanyol, he's not doing bad. He's only had a few games involved, but he's not doing terrible. He only has one loss, but he's drawing a lot. You know what, Manolo, how old are you, dude? 45, dude? I wouldn't say you're a bald prick, but you're not average. Maybe you need to go to Turkey, dude.
Ooh. That might be an interesting switch up for Manolo.
Let's see, young? Let's see
if
it even exists. Can we even find...
I don't think there's much pictures of him.
He's just not, like,
We're just
popular enough.
bombarded by Manolo of Vergara. Yeah, I'm assuming that's his name.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I can't find anything with him having hair in it, so... but I could totally see if he had some hair, dude.
Oh, he looked pretty cool with some hair.
You know? Just imagine, like, drawing black.
They would have to do a whole, like, revamp. They're like, we're going to take a bunch of shit back here. We're going to put it up here.
Yeah, take his fucking beard hair, maybe, and then put it...
Beard hair as head hair would be really weird.
It would be.
But I say, Manolo, let's go to Turkey and find yourself.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's a bald prick, because he only lost once, and it was probably to Real Madrid or something.
Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to keep an eye on Manolo this next season.
Yeah.
This next one's a fun one. Bald Jose Mourinho.
Most
people remember Jose Mourinho as obviously having hair, the special one, of course. But there's a beautiful time during COVID where so many things were going on, and one of the things was that Jose Mourinho decided to shave his head, and it was like a big deal on the internet for a week. Doesn't he look? Oh, I remember everyone was totally like running him through the mud, but he doesn't look bad. I don't think he looks bad.
Nah, he looks good. He used to be like super good looking when he was young.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, now he's older. It maybe fits him a little bit. I fell asleep in the barber's chair.
See, they were totally running this haircut through the mud, but I don't think it's that bad.
That's so funny. So this was specifically when he was at Tottenham, right?
This is specifically, yes, when he was at Tottenham.
Let's look at it.
It's like a mythical creature.
So that means we're only basing when he was at Tottenham, right?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to put it as.
Okay, let's look at his win percentage for Tottenham. Damn, he has a stack. Stack, bro.
Just an entire encyclopedia.
Let's go to honors. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think based on of course Tottenham's not there because they never won the trophy.
Yeah.
He made it to the cup final.
Got knocked out. Got fired before the cup final.
Yeah, exactly. So if we look at his Tottenham win percentage, the fact that he was able to be positive with Tottenham is very impressive. But it's also significantly... Oh, it's actually higher than even Roma. But it's significantly lower than Manchester United, so that just shows you how bad Tottenham were.
Yeah.
And how good his Manchester United side was. Dude, look at his Real Madrid one, dude. Look at his Porto one.
Yeah.
Real Madrid and Porto one were just stacked.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's insane to see that his win percentage only dipped by 0.5% when he went from Chelsea to Manchester United. It's two complete at that time.
His second stint at Chelsea too, where he won the league.
Yeah, at that time, two completely different clubs. Completely. Chelsea under what's his face, Roman Abramovich.
Yeah.
Completely different
club back then.
But what were we gonna rule the verdict as? Sorry to bore you.
He didn't win the fucking tournament. Like he didn't win. I'm sorry, he didn't win anything.
He was on the crux of being a bald savior.
He was, but he also wasn't. He wasn't bang average.
Do we want to put him bald savior?
Yeah, put him. He can be our first bald savior.
I can agree with that because I think Tottenham let him go too soon.
He was the first because, dude, he had patience. Like every manager who's come, especially Antonio Conte, was just done with Tottenham, and they all criticized him. He had the patience to be there for 2 years?
Yeah,
he was there for 2 years.
It was completely wild that they fired him before the cup final, and then also the amount of content he delivered on that All or Nothing series. I think he has to go with the bald savior.
Dude, look at this fucking... I know, ignore this Real Madrid one, because he was crazy. But look at that Chelsea, bro. He was there for 3 years.
I know, that Chelsea team was scary.
That was a team that only lost one time. They almost went invincible, do you know that?
Yeah, I know that. I know, yeah.
His first season there?
Well, I think they held the record for until Pep came along for the most points in a Premier League campaign.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Centurions came along.
Funny enough, the team that beat him that season was Man City. Back then, Man City was like
really
not
rich. not even at all close to what they were.
Yeah, but the fact that he got 123 and 124 with Manchester United, that Manchester United team, very impressive. All right, let's move on.
Moving on to an established bald guy, not a seasoned bald guy who comes in and phases every once in a while, but an established bald man in Nuno Espirito Santos.
Nuno?
The Forest manager.
Nuno Espirito Santos.
Was the Porto manager for a while, the Wolves manager for a while.
Oh man, look at him.
Yeah.
He's very, very nicely groomed.
Well, yeah, right? Like, he's on the verge of being considered balding rather than bald. He likes to grow his hair out a little bit, kind of like what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
But for the most part, he's a bald man.
For the most part, yeah. So where's he coaching now?
He's at Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
He picked up halfway in the middle of the season when what's his name? Steve Cooper got fired. And they basically were just like, don't get us relegated.
Yeah, I remember he took over Tottenham. He didn't even last 4 months.
I know, it was right after the Mourinho period.
Yeah, he must have had a really bad time with Tottenham.
I mean, lost 7 games out of 17. It's not the greatest.
Yeah. He went to Al Ittihad, which lasted the whole year. And that was that the year he... No, it wasn't.
No, this is before Saudi Arabia decided to poach star players.
No, it is after. Because remember, after the World Cup is when Ronaldo went there. Okay. That was in 2022, right?
Okay, so it's just right.
Oh, that was 2022 going to 2023.
Yeah.
And that season... So yeah, he did win the league for Al Ittihad. If you look at it, see, he won the league.
Okay.
Yeah, he won the league and the Super Cup.
Ooh, did the double. Okay.
Yeah. So he's
He saved Nottingham Forest from being relegated.
Maybe he's a ball savior.
I think he's a ball savior.
Yeah, put him as
ball savior. Ignore
but this is a terrible fucking track record.
I know, but the team's not the greatest.
Yeah, you're right. He's not the greatest.
I'm gonna ignore the Spurs one too because Spurs are a trash team.
But yeah, for Wolves, he was really good.
Yeah, no, I thought he was really good for Wolves. I remember, Raul Jimenez, and then he got Adama Traore to kind of be the player that we always kind of thought he would be.
Yeah.
He had the whole types of Portuguese talent, Ruben Neves, obviously, and I thought he was
Portuguese?
He's Portuguese, I think.
Yeah, he's Portuguese. He should be the Portugal coach.
Ooh. Switch him out?
Wait, this isn't even... Oh, Portuguese, Sao Tome and Principe? Oh, yeah, that's probably like an island or something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
6'3", too.
Is he 6'2"?
I'm gonna he's 6'3". You know...
They take off an inch.
Yeah, Wikipedia like that. Yeah. At least Flat Mob says 6'3", so I'm gonna go 6'3". But enough of Nuno. Let's go into the one. Pep Guardiola.
Oh, dude, you put him in Mega Mind already.
All right, yeah, exactly. Let's just run through the accolades real quick. But Pep deserves his Mega Mind title.
Yeah.
He is the Mega Mind.
He looked really good with hair too. Let's look at that before we.
I know he did. He had a shorter cut, but he still looked very suave.
He was a model too. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I could totally see it.
He was asked to model for a runway show.
It's a Pep.
And here, I'll even look at that model. Yeah, man.
Oh, Mr. Sexy. Hello.
Yeah,
I mean, he looks really great with hair. Like he would have done. He's so handsome.
That's not him. This is him.
Okay. This is a very
Yeah, he was wearing oversized suits, but he was he was definitely model.
He's a very handsome man. So I think hair or with hair, without hair, I think he would have made it either way.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty good looking.
Right there, look at the picture. That looks like
he started to bald.
That looks like a legit player, though.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if he started.
I think
bald
that's just because he's got water in his hair.
Yeah, we just probably knew the balding was coming.
Yeah,
because hindsight. But let's look at one where he was starting to lose his hair. He started to lose his hair first year.
Go to his first Barca year.
Yeah,
first Barca year.
That was it.
Yeah,
he started to get stressed.
But still kind of rocked it.
A little bit.
He still kind of rocked it.
Yeah. That Barca job just was terrible for his stress level.
Mm-hmm. That's the reason why he only was there for a few short stints.
Yeah, because this was his first year. He still had some hair.
Yeah.
And then this is probably like his third year or his second year. And then by the time he was out the door, he was completely bald.
Yeah.
So.
But nevertheless, a Mega Mind.
Let's look at his
stats. All the accolades.
Let's look at his stats real quick. Where's his managerial percentage? There we go. Alright, look at that. It's fucking badass. 70 at 3 clubs?
He's never dropped below 60% win rate in his entire career.
But like, if we don't even count
that's obviously a B team.
If we count like only the A teams, I mean, he did take charge of already established teams. I mean, Barca were just when he took over in 2008, they were 2 years removed from the 2006 Champions League victory. So he took a team of champions. Bayern had just won the Champions League and won the treble. He took over a team of champions. Man City had been pumping money into Man City, so he took a team of champions.
They won titles before.
So like, it doesn't surprise me that he comes in and he like has 70 it's still impressive.
Yeah.
Like, you still gotta be a good manager.
177-4 goal difference. That's crazy. I agree. Went to some very ideal situations, but
this Man City,
yeah,
stat percent, this plus 700.
Yeah,
that's just insane. Bro.
It is insane. But do you think anybody that would have gone into those situations and exploded like that made the teams go exponentially better? I don't think so.
No. He's still a top manager.
He's still a top manager. Still one of the greatest ever, if not the greatest.
Yeah.
He shares the title. I thought he might have shared the lone title, but of course, De La Fuente came in.
Well, De La Fuente, his ripped muscles just powered him into that mega mind. We'll see how he finishes this thing. If he wins the World Cup, he's definitely up there.
Very much.
Which I don't know if you have him on the list. I don't see him, but Vincente Del Bosque.
Vincente Del Bosque. Yeah, I didn't. I only put.
He's not active
anymore. I only put active managers in at this point. But even ones that are just in positions also. So I didn't include all the other prestigious bald men. Let us know if you want us to do a second video of this, and we can definitely open up to more of the different bald guys of the years.
We could also do like bald players.
No, the bald players. If you guys want to even delve into the balding category, that's obviously a very interesting category that we all can talk about. Or if you want us to talk about all the people that went to Turkey and got hair transplants, let us know. We can rank those as well.
Ter Stegen,
Kyle Walker.
Really?
Not many people know about that one.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Kyle Walker think about a bald Kyle Walker.
He would look good.
He was starting to go, and then I think he got the transplant. Maybe it's him or some other guy, but
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. But we're going to, from Pep, we're going to Peter Zeidler of Bochum. Our first.
Oh, that's a German team.
Yeah, that's our first German team, I think.
Bochum.
Germany with only one bald manager.
That's true, man.
Oh, Peter.
Tuchel's starting to bald. He's
in the balding category.
He's in denial about it. He's not.
I know, he wears the hat too many times to be considered someone who is proud of his hair.
Peter Zeidler.
Not gonna lie, he gives me like...
He's been a bald man for a while now.
Not gonna lie, he gives me like Gestapo vibes.
Who?
Gestapo.
Who's Gestapo? I can't even see.
There's the head positions in the great German army during the periods when Germany weren't that great. Gestapo.
I don't know, man. I'll have to read up.
It's a higher title when Hitler was giving out titles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I had to be more blunt than that.
Peter Zeidler. Okay. Yeah, I don't see too much on him. I like here it doesn't show. I guess his win percentage is. I guess it does show it. So he's been at 3 clubs. He's been at.
I think he just got hired on to Bochum.
So he's at Salzburg. Salzburg, he was pretty decent, but he didn't have that many games either. So it looks like he was just like an interim coach. Well, it looks like he got fired halfway through the season.
Mm-hmm.
Here, he only coached for like a year here. And he got fired right before the season. So who leaves in August, right?
Exactly.
That means you get fired. Here he probably had his longest tenure. I don't even know that club though. Salzburg, Sion. That's a Swiss club. He did decent there.
The Bordeaux,
Sochaux. He did decent there. Yeah. Oh, and then this is his most recent club. He did pretty good there. I don't even know that club though. St. Gallen.
I think they're Bundesliga good.
It's Swiss.
It's a Swiss side.
Yeah, it's a Swiss side, and they're in the first division. So I don't know, man. It looks like he's progressing. Like, he's making progress. That's pretty good. I mean, he also has a lot of losses.
That's decent. He's taking over Bochum, who I think just got promoted as well.
No, they were in the league last
year.
I think they just barely survived.
Just out of my, my bandwidth of attention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just survived. Now I'm curious. Let's just look it up real quick. Let's go to the table. Let's go to Bundesliga. Let's go for last season. I mean, he didn't have anything to do with it.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, see, they just barely
so
survived.
They beat the Bundesliga 2 team. In the playoff.
I forgot who it was, but I remember watching it. They beat them on penalties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it went to penalties. Because they won the first leg away from home 3-0.
Yeah.
And then they lost at home 3-0.
Interesting.
And then they ended up winning in penalties.
Okay, that's interesting. So he's coming on to a weird situation. He has the potential to be the bald savior, or he could be a bald prick.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Based on, I just don't know enough about him.
I think just like Enzo, I think we had to put him at bang average.
Yeah, and I can't look at his honors either.
He's just, of course, they wiped his history. They wipe all former Nazis out of all of history, past history.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to call him a Nazi. Dude.
Yeah, that's probably. I'm just jokes. These are just jokes.
Yeah, we'll edit that out.
It's just jokes. But bang average?
Yeah,
bang average.
I would say he's bang average. Maybe below that, but there's no. I don't want to say he needs to go to Turkey. He looks good as a ball.
No, he looks good as a ball guy. He's too old for it. On to the next one. Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche.
Is that how you say his name?
Sean Dyche. This is the English pronunciation. His name is Sean Dyche, of course, I would say, but Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyke? I thought it was Dyke.
No, it was Dyche.
Oh, okay, Dyche. He looks like a. Really, he looks interesting. He looks like he's been a bald man for a while.
He has. Even in his playing career, when he was, I think he was center back, he looked like a skinhead.
Let's look at him when he's young. Is that him?
Well, that might have been him.
Oh, wow. Looks completely different.
Yeah, it does look completely different.
Huh.
Thing. Hair versus bald can really change a person's appearance.
Yeah.
Sean Dyche.
Even like, what is this? 2013? Oh, that's a long time ago. Anyway, yeah, even then he had
hair, but he liked to shave it. He liked to shave it down. He was kind of a skinhead. So I kind of put him as bald. Because he's gotten more bald over the past couple years. I think he's actually a pretty good coach for his level. And I would probably put him in bald savior.
You think so?
Yeah. Okay, here's why I'll give you the case why you should be in bald savior. Because he helped Burnley countless of times not get relegated with that classic, we're not going to concede, we'll just punt it long and see what happens. He took over Everton this year, got a 9-point deduction.
Oh, wow.
From FFP, was still able to keep them up. Come on, that's a bald savior right there. No matter like he's not the greatest, he's not the flashiest of managers, but when it comes to his level, he keeps teams in the league.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, put him as a bald savior then.
There we go, Sean Dyche. I fought for you, Daichi. But next, on to a rather precarious one. And that is Arne Slot do 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 do. Arne Slot do 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 do. Arne Slot do 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 do. Arne Slot.
What is he? Was he
Feyenoord?
Feyenoord. Okay, yeah. Is that the club that just changed their? There's been a lot of memes. Yeah, they just changed their logo, and it looks exactly the same. Like all they did was like they centered the F. There was a gold line down the line right here. They took out the gold line, and then they made They changed this to a brighter red, and they made the letters closer, and they were like, look at our new logo. Everyone was making fun of it, saying, like, it looks fucking the same. Anyway, going back to
Slot.
Let's look at his stats. Oh, okay. He's definitely a winner, bro. When you're in the 60s, you're a winner. And he progressed through the teams in Netherlands, too.
Okay. That's actually kind of crazy, his records.
Yeah, his records are pretty good, dude. He has solid records.
I can understand why Liverpool considered him as a prospect and hired him.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he won. Yeah, he won the Eredivisie, and like last year. So, or 2 years ago, I guess. Yeah. No, it was last year. It was last year technically.
Yeah, last year technically.
2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
He was runners up in the Conference League too.
That's right. You know, you never think about these things till they actually hit like your actual attention, and sometimes these lower level managers get overlooked.
I would say he's probably not that Liverpool needs saving, but he might be the savior to come because now that Guardiola's leaving after this season, this will probably be his transition season. He'll probably get to know the players, get to adjust to the speed of the Premier League. But I mean, Mo Salah's leaving too.
Exactly.
But
there's another guy who's been having some hair troubles.
Yeah.
Have you seen bald or shaved Mo Salah?
Yeah, he went to Turkey though.
Yeah, he went to Turkey.
Yeah,
we'll see it.
I think he might be in the savior category.
Okay, I'm glad we agree on this because I think he could have potential. Because it's not like you said, Liverpool needs saving, but they do need saving from crashing out of being a top team because Klopp has lifted them up so much for the past 5 seasons. Like, you can't deny the quality of Klopp and his ability to develop players has not helped Liverpool, reach or almost even overachieve in certain aspects if you would ask some fans.
Yeah, and he's a true bald man with no beard.
And true Mr. Clean look.
Yeah, true Mr. Clean look.
And yeah,
let's look him up with hair. See what he looks like with hair.
I can't even imagine him with hair.
Oh
wow. He had a full head before.
Yeah. Dang. He has some nice luscious hair, dude.
It's
if that's him.
It's always the people with the most luscious of hair.
Arne was young. Yeah. I'm guessing that means he was young.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, he looked good with hair. Savior.
Ball savior. We're putting a lot of high hopes on you, Arne. You better deliver. Alright, last 3. Now we have someone who's kind of active. He was active just recently. Luciano Spalletti.
Yeah, Luciano Spalletti. Yes, him. Didn't he won the league, right, with Inter?
He won with Napoli.
He won with Napoli?
It was the Kvaratskhelia, Osimhen, and
that was him?
Yeah,
okay. I knew he won the league. But then he did terrible.
Yeah, he did. Well, I mean, he got him. Well, I was gonna say he got him out of the group, but it was almost like a last-second thing to get him out of the group.
All right, so this is the thing, right? So he starts off at Empoli, he works his way up, moves to Sampdoria. Every second season is usually better, right? So all these teams, let's ignore that Udinese season. That was terrible.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So he goes to Roma. That's where he spends a lot of time. He does pretty good for a Roma team. He moves to Russia, oddly enough. Does decent in Russia with probably the best team at the time, then at St. Petersburg. He moves to Roma. He moves back to Roma. He does pretty good in his sole season there, and he moves to Inter Milan. He stays there for 2 seasons. He's not bad, but I don't think they don't win that league in that time.
No, not Inter,
because Juventus won the league.
Yeah,
Juventus dominated the league. He goes to Napoli after not coaching for a couple years, and he wins the league in his first season. Right? No, in his second season.
It was the second season.
Second season. Yeah, cause it goes AC Milan, Napoli, and then Inter.
Yeah,
Inter just won it. Yeah. He wins the league in the second season.
Takes him to the semifinal.
Of
the Champions League, obviously. But then
no, it wasn't a semi. It was the quarters.
Was it the quarters?
Yeah, because he lost to AC Milan. AC Milan lost to Inter in the semis.
Oh, that's right.
He takes him to the quarterfinals.
Should have gotten through. That's what I remember.
They got whooped though.
Yeah, they did get whooped.
All right, so and everywhere he goes, he's a winner. He's won something. Yeah, he got Serie A Coach of the Year. He's a winner, dude.
He's a winner.
Let's put him as a savior. I don't think he's bang average.
No, he's not bang average. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's also not a mega mind.
No, he's not, because not everywhere he goes, everything he touches is gold.
Yeah, but I mean, he won the league with Napoli in convincing fashion.
I could see savior. I mean, if you were to put him into a Serie A team now that's kind of struggling, and you say, oh, we got Luciano Spalletti, I think he would get kind of perked up if you're a fan of that team.
Yeah.
Because he's proven.
Yeah.
I would have to ask though, is that the time Hulk was at St. Petersburg? Do you remember?
I think
it had to be.
it
had to be the Hulk period.
Yeah, it was.
Okay,
I do remember.
That's fun. That's fun. That's a cool little thing to know that he actually coached that. When Russia was trying to become
sure.
What they were trying to do, what Saudi Arabia is trying to do now.
Yeah.
Is buy a bunch of players and have a big pro league, and then it obviously fell through.
Yeah. So And he did good there, yeah.
Yeah. Bald savior. We'll have to put him in there.
All right, cool.
Just because of his track record. Next one, before we get to someone I just kind of threw in there. First, Vincenzo Italiano
Cool.
of Bologna. Got appointed manager of Bologna because, of course, Thiago Motta has gone to Juventus. But this is their new manager of Italiano, his last name. I mean, can't be more quintessential Italian.
Is he like Russian or something weird?
No, he's
just
okay.
All right, Italiano. Yeah, he just claims all of Italy.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at his record.
Oh, he was he's a Fiorentina coach before. Okay.
Oh, so that means he's lost 2 finals in a row.
Yeah.
Is that what that means? Is that who this man is? Let's see how long he's. Oh, he was born, dude. He's German.
Wow.
I should have said is he German. That's the first thing that came to mind. And
really?
And it would have been funny.
That would have been so funny if he would have called that. Oh, he was born in Germany to Sicilian parents. Okay. So he claims Italy, but is he really Italian? Vincenzo, let us know.
All right. So he coached Fiorentina. Oh, so he is the coach who's lost 2 finals back to back. And I guess it was just heartbreaking for him.
Yeah, that is heartbreaking.
He said no more. He's like, I'm going to go to Bologna. He's in the coach championship.
Yeah.
So good for him.
That's good for him.
His team is getting ripped apart. Though.
Yeah, he's lost Xerxes, lost Calafiore just now.
Yo.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough season for him.
And they lost their main coach.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he does, but
I don't know if he's a savior.
But he's also not bang average, right? Like,
yes.
Let's look at the manager.
Maybe I'm projecting towards his season now.
Well, he might be bang average because he's never won.
That's right. He's never been a winner.
He's never been a winner, so he can't be a savior.
Yeah.
So we might have to put him at bang average.
These are some harsh tiers, but if you can't live up to the standard, you're gonna have to be bang average.
He might, because if he would have won at least one of the conference leagues. And the Coppa Italia, we could have put him as savior.
If he won both.
If he would have won both,
I think he would have been looking out for bigger positions rather than Bologna.
Well, he wouldn't have been able to win both because he would have. If he would have won, because
he won the Champions League. What happens if he got?
If he would have won the first one, he would have been playing Europa League, and then if he would have won the Europa League,
couldn't you fall out and then go to?
No,
they don't do that in the Europa League. Okay.
Not under the new structure.
I don't follow the Conference League enough to know.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah.
Anyway, it's just a side point.
But just one last one. We'll do a quick fun one because of course we have to do a couple fun ones along with Bald Mourinho. But I don't think we could do a Bald tier list without putting Zinedine Zidane in.
Oh, dude, he's mega mind.
I know. We're just gonna have to put him up there.
Dude, look how it naturally.
It just fits him.
No, but look how it. Yeah, it does fit him. But look how it naturally just
it kind of. You're talking about the bell curve.
Yeah,
it did kind of deviate like the bell curve.
I told you, and I don't even know if we did that subconsciously.
I don't know. Either way, this is our lineup. You want to look through Zidane before we get out of here?
Yeah, let's look at Zidane with her.
Let's just give Zidane a little credit, even though I don't know. In line for the French job? What do you think?
Yeah.
He should come back and be the French manager.
If Deschamps ever decides to leave, bro.
Yeah.
Deschamps, you did great in 2018, and 2022. But man, this past tournament, you just lost me as a fan.
Exactly.
I'm just like, what are you doing, man? Like, you're just playing anti-football. Anyway.
Look at this man. I can't imagine him with hair. That's how great of a bald man he is.
Damn, well, that's probably not the best picture of him either.
That's not the best picture, but he looks better bald, in my opinion.
He looks like he was always meant to be.
He was rocking that like.
Here we go. That's what he looks like.
That's what he looks like.
Yep. Let's look at his win percentage. I mean, any man who wins 3 Champions League, that has to be mega mind.
No, it's definitely a mega mind.
Yeah, and look at that, 70%.
Yeah, he has by far the best playing career and coaching career out of a lot of these people, and a lot of these people played as well as coaching.
Yeah,
coached and played. So. I had to put him in here.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. I'm surprised you didn't put Vincent Kompany.
Oh, fuck me, dude. All right, now our last manager in the newly appointed Bayern coach.
Oh, dude, he's gonna fuck up our bill.
I know he is, but we're gonna have to put him in there because, of course, has the Bayern coaching position now.
Actually, he might not fuck it up.
Well, we'll discuss it. Vincent Company.
Yeah,
Of course,
Vincent Company.
he rivals Zidane in player prestige. Not obviously not reaching the heights that Zidane had, but
Yeah,
he obviously
he's not a World Cup winner
yeah.
or a Champions League winner.
No, but he's won multiple titles with City.
Or a Balloon d'Or winner.
No. I mean, he's a center back. Let's not diminish his career that much.
All right. Yeah, you're right. He's a good center back. He was a quality center back, and he won a lot of league titles with Man City. And we made it to the semifinal of the World Cup.
Oh, he did.
So, I mean, he got Burnley promoted.
Yeah, it was one of the better championship campaigns
And
ever.
then got him relegated.
Yeah.
And so it's like that kind of nullifies itself.
Yeah.
Like if you get a team promoted and then relegated, it's just like it never happened.
Mm.
And then you deuce out and then go to a desperate Bayern Munich team who hired him because he knows German and he's bald and sure that was appealing to them.
Yeah.
But I'd have to say he's bang average now.
I would have to agree so too. This is probably one of the
bang average.
Well, I follow him in the category with Vincenzo and Enzo.
We'll have to see.
I can't put him in the lower tiers because he's not a pushover.
Yeah.
But do I think he's gonna be the bald savior of Bayern? I don't know.
Has he ever had hair, bro?
Here's his hairline right there. He had a big forehead.
Oh,
and
so he's like Megamind looking.
Yeah, he had the big forehead in kind of the average hairline, and then it just kind of went away.
Oh, I see it right here.
Yeah, it kind of
This is a better picture.
It went away for a second. The front, tried to recede, but hey, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
And then he started shaving it right here, kind of down.
Yeah,
it was starting to go.
Yeah.
And then obviously he completely shaved it at one point.
Yeah, okay, so he doesn't fuck up our bell curve.
No, I think it almost solidifies our bell cord even more.
Yeah, it does.
All right, that's our takes. So hope you appreciate this little silly endeavor that we went upon. Let us know if you want any more strange rankings like this, and we'll see you soon.
See you guys.